Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. In this lesson, I will explain book exercise of textbook lesson 6. Exercise A. Use dictionary to identify appropriate word definition of the following words. Identify syllable division and stress pattern. Identify part of speech of a word through abbreviation used. The words are keenly, devoted, punctual, sincerely, ambition, untiring, zeal. Students, these are the words. You will use dictionary. This will be your homework. Complete analogous pairs below. An analogous pairs is a pairs of word or numbers or objects that are connected by some rules or by similarity. The word analogy means comparison between two things for the sake of clarification. Like evening is to morning as dinner is to breakfast. Left is to right as horizontal is to vertical. All is to many as few is to some. Butcher is to knife as hairdresser is to scissors. Warm is to hot as old is to antique. Writing. Proofread and edit text for errors. Students, to proofread or edit a text, keep the following points in mind. The points are sentence structure, punctuation, capitalization, usage, and grammar. First one is sentence structure. Does the paragraph have a clear topic, sentence using specific words, vivid verbs, modifiers, etc.? Does it have adequate supporting detail? Are the events in chronological, sequential, or spatial order? Punctuation. Does each sentence end with an end punctuation mark? Have you used commas to set off items in a series or apostrophes in place to show position or to mark contractions? Have you properly punctuated any conversation with quotation marks, students? I have told you about quotation marks in my previous lesson. About capitalization. This is the third point. You should be careful about capitalization. So, have you started sentences and conversation with a capital letter? Have you capitalized specific people, places, or things? Usage. Have you misused any of the commonly mixed homonyms such as there, they are, to, its, our, are, your, you are? Grammar. Do your subjects and verbs agree? Have you kept your verb tenses consistent? Students, whenever you proofread and edit any text, you should be careful about the following points like sentence structure, punctuation, capitalization, usage, and grammar. Proofread and edit the following text for errors. The beach. Do you know what Riaz did last weekend? Riaz is the proper noun, that's why R of the Riaz should be written in capital form. Students, the first sentence is in past form, that's why went. This paragraph is about past. Students, that's why goes is not the suitable word for this sentence. That's why we will use went. He went to the beach with his family. First, Riaz built a huge sand castle. Then he collected seashells and rocks. After that, he went swimming with his brother. Riaz had, instead of has, we will use had. Riaz had a wonderful time at the beach. Grammar. Regular and irregular verbs. The difference between a regular and an irregular verb is the formation of a simple past and past participle. Regular verbs are dependably consistent. The simple past ends in ed, as does the past participle. Keep in mind, in regular verbs, the simple past ends in ed, as does the past participle. For example, infinitive. In infinitive, to laugh, it becomes in simple present, laugh or laughs, simple past, laughed, past participle, laughed, present participle, laughing. To start, start or starts according to the subject. If I, we, they, you, in simple present, it will be start, and for he, she, it will be starts. Started in simple past, past participle started, present participle starting. To wash, wash or washes, washed, washed. Students, we come to the conclusion that in simple past and past participle, ed, letter ed at the end of the word are used To wink, winks, or wink, winked, winked, winking. Jump, jump, or jumps, jump, jump, jumping. In contrast, in opposite, the simple past and past participle of irregular verbs can end in a variety of ways, in different ways, with absolutely no consistent pattern. Regular verbs, simple past and past participle end with ed, but it can be end in a variety of ways and absolutely no consistent pattern. For example, to drive, drive or drives, drove, driven, driving. To feel, feels. Look at simple past and past participle. It will be felt, felt. To put, put, put. To swim, swim or swims, swam, swum. डिस्टिंग्विशिंग रेगुलर एंड इरेगुलर वर्ब. डिस्टिंग्विशिंग फ़र्क करना. डिक्शनरीज आर परहैप्स द मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल टूल. एक अहम ज़रिया. डिक्शनरी आर परहैप्स द मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल टूल वन कैन यूज़ इन डिस्टिंग्विशिंग बिटवीन रेगुलर एंड इरेगुलर वर्ब्स. If only one form of the verb is listed, the verb is regular. If the verb is regular, the dictionary will list the principal parts of the other forms. Complete each sentences below with appropriate past participle form of the regular or irregular verbs in brackets. Last weekend, my friend and I had gone. Students, in question, we are asked to complete these sentences with appropriate past participle form of the regular and irregular verbs. That's why we will use past participle form of irregular and regular verbs to complete our sentences. Had gone to a very nice party. After my friend had bought, had bought a very big present and had kept, kept, had kept in our car, then we had driven. Students, this is word had, driven, drive, drove, driven. Driven is past participle form for 2 hours. And reached, 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 had reached. This is word reach. That's why we will use past participle of word reach. Reached. A very big house. It was a very elegant 5-story house, but all the lights were off. We had got very confused and a little had scared. I had asked Afzal to go back home, but he had insisted. This is word insisted, insisted on staying. When we had knocked on the door, I had realized, write D, realized it was open. I had heard, heard, heard a little noise, and when we had walked in the house, most of my friends and family had shouted. This is regular verb, shouted, happy birthday Saad. It was a surprise party for me. We had eaten delicious food and had enjoyed, regular verb, enjoyed all night long. Transitive and intransitive verbs. Transitive verbs require an object to complete their meaning. Like in sentence structure, subject plus transitive verb plus object, while intransitive verbs don't require an object. इसे object की ज़रूरत नहीं होती in a sentence. Verbs that are transitive and intransitive. Many verbs can be both transitive and intransitive. कुछ verbs ऐसे होते हैं that can be transitive or intransitive and intransitive. They can be transitive in one sentence and intransitive in another sentence. Keep in mind, many verbs can be both transitive and intransitive. They can be transitive in one sentence and intransitive in another sentence. For example, you have grown since I last saw you. Intransitive. You have grown a beard since I last saw you. Transitive form. The plane will take off in 5 minutes. Intransitive. Please take off your shoes before entering the house. This is transitive. because object is used in a sentence. Use the following words in sentences of your own to show whether these act transitively or intransitively as both transitive and intransitive. This will be your homework. Listening and speaking in groups of 3. Practice and develop a dialogue to use polite forms to negotiate and reach conclusions. This is oral activity. This is your activity. Exercise A on page 59 and sentences on page 62 is your homework. Stay safe at home. God bless you.